Hello and welcome to 7 5 Hour Live on Instagram. This is the 59th episode of this series. It is the 9th of November 2022, currently 2:45 p.m. on a very cloudy Wednesday afternoon here in Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us today, whether you're watching this live or it's a recording. My name is Stephanie Jennifer. I am a CZT21. My voice is back this week. I'm very happy about that. And I'll be your host for today's session in just a bit. I hope to be joined by my co-host Susan Yeo, CZT Asia 2. We're so happy to have you here today.
Hello.
Hi Susan!
Okay.
Are we streaming from our car today?
Yes. Unexpected.
So Susan is currently not in Singapore. She's in Malaysia. And she's walking around trying to find a cafe that was quiet enough. Plenty too many people. Weekday.
Where can I find?
Why got so many people
I don't
outside?
know.
What are you doing?
I
What are you
don't
doing?
know.
What are you doing outside?
Shopping? Working?
Shopping? Okay.
Sourcing for something.
Yes, saucing for
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Mm.
So very fun today. If you're not part of our newsletter mailing list, we actually just released information about a book that we published. Susan and Debbie have written a book together. They've co-authored it. It's titled A Forest of Tangles, and we're accepting pre-orders now. And also we announced the art exhibition that we'll be holding towards the end of this year. It will be happening from mid-December all the way until mid-January next year. So it's lots of fun, lots of exciting things that we couldn't share in previous Instagram live sessions, and finally now we can talk about it. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah, but it's a pre-order, so also because of logistics issues, we're doing the shipping and handling. So it's gonna take a while for us to. It's gonna take a while for the printing house that we're working with to get the books to us, and then we're going to have to package the books and then ship them out. So if you're intending on being a part of the pre-order, please be patient with us. We also thank you for your support. We're very appreciative of the very, very good reception. Yeah, Susan, we launched on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. It's less than a week. And we're about, I would say, almost 3/4 sold. Yeah.
Yep.
Of the first print. Very exciting. So if you want to purchase the book, do hurry if you would like to be part of the pre-order that we're running currently. Yeah, so all of our Instagram live sessions are actually recorded and made available on our Instagram page at 7forest5rivers, and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. Usually Debbie is with us. Currently she's on leave of absence, so she's not here. If you'd like to find out what she's been up to, she's actually at Zen again, attending virtually. So her time zone right now, her internal body clock is basically like probably East American time zone, right? So she's sleeping right now. Yeah. So Debbie is at tangled.pursuits on Instagram. Susan is at susanyeo.czt, and I'm at @halfpen_will_draw. We feature weekly tangles and strings that we use in the 7F5R challenge group on Facebook in this Instagram live session. We'll actually be using one of Susan's newest tangle. Lots of fun. If you'd like to find out more about it, go to the link over here. You can search for 7F5R Challenge directly in your Facebook search bar. Yeah, Susan, what tiles are you using today?
Okay. Today I'm using the 7FFR tiles, which is tinted with the dragon fruits.
Dragon fruits.
The red color dragon fruits. Yeah. Actually, the color is very light. Initially, I bring my sketchbook today, but since I'm in the car, so it's very inconvenient for me to use that sketchbooks. So I just grab these tiles. This is a white tile. I want to keep it simple today.
Why?
Yeah. Apologize for my poor lighting also, because I think the stand is run out of battery, so I'm charging now.
Yo, Susan.
Yeah.
see lah today. What kind of day are we having?
Yeah.
Let's hope that Instagram is
Special day.
stable. Let's hope Instagram is stable today. I am using, this is a watercolor paper tile tinted with Lindy's Gang Magicals. And then this is a Fibriano Medio Ivelis tile. It was it was started by Debbie. So you can see her Tangled Pursuits chalk. And then she has some tangles on it. So yeah, today's featured tangle is one of Susan's own tangle. It's a tangle called Mounvalley. And then Susan said that the tangle resembles a reticular, so we should fit it with other tangles inside of the boxes. And then I also noticed, right, that Susan's step outs, right, the lines actually match up, you know. I thought it's anyhow draw, 随便画. Actually, it's not.
You can anyhow draw. You can match it as well.
Not
Yeah.
like that, anyhow draw is very hard to match.
Later, I'm going to anyhow draw. Okay.
Anyhow
Yeah.
color.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Mounvalley-
initially I'm sharing with the team and saying that make it become the reticular. Then I'm thinking that actually today I'm going to try it to make it maybe like a border tangle instead of reticular, but making it really a tangle. So I'm going to try. I haven't tried, but later we'll see.
Let's see how it goes. So the way to draw Mounvalley, you start off with straight lines, and then you create a sort of a up-down zigzag. Then you try to draw the next set of lines to be parallel to the first set that you drew. Continue your way downwards. And then you'll draw straight lines. So if you want your lines to match up, the trick is to have equal number of lines. So if I draw 3 on one section, then the next section I should also draw 3. Then the next section I also should draw 3. Then it will match. So we're going to draw on one section. So this section has lines. The next section won't have lines. We're skipping it, moving on to the next one. Reason will be apparent in just a moment. And then the next step, after you've done this alternating sort of look to it, you're going to draw sideways lines. So the lines I'm going to match. See, they match. And then this one sort of hits the corner. And then it follows on. So then hypothetically speaking, this also should also have lines. And then this side also should also have lines. So like Susan said, if you don't want the lines to match up, also can. It's just that I think it looks nicer. A lot of shading opportunities actually can make it look very 3D. Like the Tangle Flukes has a similar kind of feel to it. Yeah, so this week's Tea and Tangles, the featured tangle is Mounvalley by Susan Yeo. However, today for this session, Susan has said, we can use it as a string. So okay, I will try.
Then maybe I can share also for how to make it as a border tangle.
Please go ahead.
So it's instead of making it a full version, you just maybe draw half, and instead of the zigzag line, you just maybe go one parallel line going down. Yeah, so just remember the steps. Means that okay, we need to skip one. So this one is a straight line down, and another one. Then turn your tiles so that you can draw a straight line. Yeah. So in this way, you can become a border instead of drawing it full. Because I try to, like what I show in the 755 challenge, the tiles that I draw is a reticular. So I repeat the things quite a number of repeat it until I feel so tired. Yeah, so maybe turn it
很
into a
用心
border.
的
It
画
will, yeah, 很用心, never so never been so hardworking
Yes.
to fill in the tangle.
Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So from here you can maybe just choose few reticular or the box to draw something. You're not necessary to draw it all. If you feel tired, then you just pick maybe
If you
few
feel tired,
to draw. Yeah, you're
give
tired.
up. If you feel
Yeah.
tired, give up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't
Don't
give
give
up on
up.
your tile. Just keep it for the next day. Yeah.
It's a bit like
Okay.
drawing diva dance, for example. Then draw that time, then you
Oh.
wow, very tired. Then finish, you're like, wow, very
Mm.
nice.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you
So
say
it's
Mount
worth the
Valley,
effort.
if you say Mount Valley is supposed to be a reticular, is it that you want us to fill in the rectangle part with?
Uh, yes, you can. Like, okay, maybe I'll explain
In
a
your
little bit
mind, how
like
is
what
it?
I
Yeah.
did. In my mind is that you can put it. Maybe you can have the
Oh.
aura, or maybe without the aura, you just okay. This is a thicker aura. Then you draw something like this one to create the depth,
Oh.
the 3D effect from there. Yeah. So this is one
Okay.
way. So if you want to make it very reticular things, right? Then maybe you need to draw it bigger, even bigger, so that you
That's
can
true.
draw something. Yeah. Otherwise, if like what Steph draw, most of the
Can
time maybe
die.
you can just put in the tipples.
It's okay, you draw until tomorrow.
Tipples are draw
We
it
will
tomorrow.
finish in a
Don't
couple
lah.
of hours. You can
Yeah.
continue your art.
So draw it bigger.
Actually, I also think if let's say I draw this step, right, step 3, where I draw the vertical lines, right, then this
Mm.
box can serve as my reticular also. So I
Yes,
don't
you
fill
can.
in the other line.
Yeah,
That will
yeah.
be easier.
Mm. Then
Lots
the
of
other
different
example that
ideas.
then the other example is that maybe you just
Oh,
maybe find a
see.
route. Yeah, so you can just draw in this way.
Be energy
Uh,
efficient.
mm.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm going
I'm
to
going to
zoom.
start mine.
I'm going to draw a border. I won't say frame. Suddenly Zentangle teacher don't know Zentangle words. Aiya.
It's
Going to draw a
okay.
frame. I'm going to draw a border. Have you seen? So Susan and I are Zentangle teachers. So we are part of an exclusive newsletter that Zentangle Inc. sends specifically just to Zentangle teachers. So currently Debbie's at Zen again. Susan, have you seen the new tangles that Zentangle Inc.
Yes,
released at
a
the magazine?
lot of new tangles.
Nice, huh?
Very nice.
Is it itchy? Want to go and
I
draw
already
then post
draw.
online?
I already draw, but I
I
haven't
already draw.
post.
Is
Yeah.
it can post or not? Debbie and I were
I
just
think
discussing
the
this morning.
final art piece you can post.
Okay.
But the step out, I think Zentangle trying to be have a surprise for the audience.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Then is it if I want to teach a class, can I teach?
I think you can.
Can or
Mm.
I'm not sure. Just need to go and send an email to
Yeah, because
June.
their intention, I think, is that to get all CCC to familiarize with that tangle. Yeah. So they can share with their students.
But then the question is, before they release it, can I teach a class?
I think teaching in your close group should be okay. But not like I don't know. They
Online.
didn't really write down the term and condition, right?
now the thing is, got a lot of online classes.
Yeah.
So if I want to teach online, can I teach online or is it just in-person classes? See, so must go and get clarification, right? Rules change already. Now everything is not like it was before.
Now the information's spread very fast.
Then you see, can share my student all overseas. So can I teach online classes? Or is it only in-person classes? Then I can teach. Okay. How did this close? I'm trying to copy Debbie's tangle that she already drew. But I don't know how to draw properly. Oh, wait, hold on. Like
What's the
this
name of this tangle?
I think it's I can do, if I'm not wrong. Is it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes,
Right?
yes.
I can do.
Yes. Yeah. You are very good in remembering the name of the tangles.
That's why I always get texts from
So
my
it's
mother.
so
This
it's
one is
good
what?
to have. Yeah, it's all that, yeah.
This one is what?
Before knowing you, right, Fiona is the one that I'm always asked. What
Oh,
is this,
someone
huh?
disturb me.
What's the name, huh? Yeah, yeah.
Now got someone else disturb. No, now it's good. Because if one don't know, maybe the other one will know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now got memory of both people to go and
Mm.
look at. It's a good idea. But it is very annoying when you cannot remember the patterns. Then you're like, this
Yeah.
is what? If you don't
But
know
I
the
think
pattern, then it's not so bad. But if you
yeah.
know, then you're like, I think I know, but I don't know what it is, then that one very annoying.
If you just draw on your leisure time, then I think it's okay not remembering the name. But
I
when you
agree.
teach a class, then
This one
what's
is
the name?
I
Cannot
don't know.
find. I don't know name.
Then Google also don't know how to help you because it's like it's not like you know the name, then it's like, oh, you can help. This one
You
is like,
can try. You can
good
try
luck
to
to
use
you.
the image search, but
哇，
sometimes it
你
will come out
太
something else.
太看得起 Google already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there's a time that use the image search for a tangle. Then it come out with the snakes. Yee.
Yee.
because it's really like the patterns on the snakes.
Okay. You draw too lifelike already, that's why. Okay, I have questions for today.
Oh, I thought today can 偷懒.
No, cannot.
No, okay.
Debbie passed me
Come,
the
question.
sets of questions. Okay, let's start off. You want to go in sequence?
Yeah, in sequence.
In sequence. Okay, first question is, what are your plans for November?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, before you start also, very happy. The last week you also had sore throat, then cannot hear your voice. Then now
Today,
fixed
okay.
already.
Fixed
So
already.
very
Yeah.
good. We are 喉咙痛 friends.
Yeah, coughing friend.
Coughing friends 还有 sore throat friends
Yeah.
还
So
有
we get well together.
very good.
Good.
But apparently a lot of people at Zentangle Inc. Are having sore throats too recently. I told Debbie, I think it's the end of the
Is
year.
it?
People get sick. Everyone gets sick. Then she said I cough, then it go all the way to America. I'm like, no lah, obviously not. Hiya. So got like this. Yeah. So what are your plans for November? November.
Okay, November already almost 1 week over. And
Almost 1 week.
yeah, I
Already
think
1 week
the
lah,
book
dear.
okay lah.
9 days
8
already leh.
9 days. Oh, more than 1 week. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You eight
Time
days
flies.
still not so bad. Still okay. I can give you a pass.
9
9
cannot.
days already. Then closer to 14 days, then closer to 17. Almost going to be 2 weeks. Wow, very fast, this year.
Yeah, very fast. I think the
Is
biggest plan is the preparing for the art exhibition.
That's true.
Then yeah, also very excited for the sales of the books. Yeah, we are already getting ready and discussing about the second print. Yeah. Yeah. So November, what else I plan to do?
You plan to go
Yeah, I think these are the two big things.
Got bring Isaac go bee farm or whatever.
No. These 2 days, he not allowed me to go out. He cannot go
Why?
out to work. You can only stay at home and work.
Then you still... No, I'm not listening to you, small boy.
No, I said I need to go. So
Sorry, bye-bye.
okay, have to discuss to him, say nicely. Although he will cry, but my mother-in-law told me that once I left the home, then he stopped crying.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. It's like going school and then...
Yeah.
Today Charlotte cried because... So usually she's a very good girl. No separation anxiety, nothing.
Yeah.
But today she said bye-bye. Then I was waiting outside, and then the teacher closed the front door. Then she was doing her... Because Singapore's kindergartens, very commonly they have hand, foot, mouth disease. So they want to check whether your hands, the child's hand have spots, and then the mouth also got spots, and then the feet also got spots. So if have, then they'll send the child home. So usually she check already, then she'll go back to the front door, hug me and say goodbye. So she checked the hands and the feet that time. Then the teacher closed the door. The other teacher closed the door. So she turned, she's like, hey, where's my mother? Then after that, I'm like standing, I went walk some distance, then I stand in front of the window so she can still see me. Then she looked at me, then she like want to cry. Right? Then I'm like, why? And then she's like, hee. And then I'm like, is it you want to hug me? And she, yeah. Okay. I go back and then knock on the door, then the teacher opened the door, then she come out, then she hugged me. They already crying. And I'm like, okay, don't cry. So
Miss one routine.
one step, yeah.
Cannot.
See lah, mama, why you like that?
Yeah, I think kids is like that. They used to stick to their routine. Yeah. So if you meet something, then they will remind you. Just like every time I told Isaac, I'm going to meet Auntie Stephanie. Okay, let's go buy fish ball. So this one becomes his routine.
Yeah, so we have Quali said that Isaac is my fishball friend. We meet each other, then we must eat fishball. Yeah.
So what's your plan?
My plan. Okay, before that, I go and tell one more story about Charlotte. Yesterday, I kept her home because she had a bit of a cough. So this cough is like residual cough, like sick already, then like the cough won't go away. So I knew it was very bad. Then my husband said, should keep her home lah, because if she coughed, then she spread the germs to someone else, would be very bad. And I said, okay, so I kept her home. Then she was doing her own little thing. Then suddenly she came to me, she's like, Mommy, how is tape made? How people make tape, like those washi tape. And I said, I don't know. Then she said, it's okay, Mama. We can find out how tape is made by looking on your laptop. Then she really stand next to me, to wait, So okay, then I have no choice. I'm forced to go and search how to make tape. So then we watched the video, we learned that it's a plastic or paper, and then they put adhesive on the back, then they make it durable. So now I know, against my will, I have been taught how tape is made. So yeah, it's an interesting story about
So your kids make you keep learning?
Force you to be smarter. It's okay to not know. We will learn together. Yeah. So my plans for November, I'm in charge of marketing for Team 7F5R and 7F5R Studio. So I will probably be busy with basically posting more about the book, posting snippets. Maybe I'll take more photos. Recently, the weather in Singapore has not been the best. Apparently, monsoon season is supposed to end in September, October, but now it's November and then the sky is still so scary.
Yeah.
No sunlight. So sad. So
very moody sometimes.
Yeah. So don't really have a lot of opportunities to take very nice photos. But we will see how it goes. Apart from that, next week I am planning to go to the Affordable Art Fair. They are back. So the Affordable Art Fair happens, I think, twice a year, if I'm not mistaken. And then they stopped due to COVID because it's an art fair, right? So a lot of people walk around. Then they'll be talking and mingling as well. So they stopped for the COVID period. Then now finally they're able to start again. So I got tickets, and then my mom and Debbie and I will be going. Debbie and me, Debbie and I, yes, and I will be going. So you don't know how to use English vocabulary. What's the grammar rule? Debbie and me, Debbie and I. Yeah, so we'll be going to the Affordable Art Fair. That's something fun to look forward to. Yeah, that's about it. I think for this, that's all I can think off the top of my head. Not really planning on bringing Charlotte anywhere. My niece, but that's December. Yeah, my niece is coming. She's going to visit Singapore. So she currently resides in Australia. So she's coming to visit. So I'm planning to spend some time with her, but that will probably be December. It won't be November. Yeah, and like Susan said, planning for the exhibition. Very tight schedule leh.
Yeah.
Are you feeling the pressure, Susan?
Of course.
Is it stress?
Yes, quite stressed.
Stress
But I think it's okay.
Zen Tangle,
Just Zen.
Sure. One stroke at a time, then eventually will be done.
Yeah.
Always fun. Okay, that was a good starter question. I would like to ask, I'm currently playing some background music through my laptop. Is it audible?
I can't
Can you
hear.
hear it? Okay.
Okay.
So it's just for me, for my relaxation.
Yeah, good.
Very good. Okay. The second question is, what are you buying at the Black Friday sales this year?
I haven't planned,
Actually,
but I already bought something.
Oh, what do you buy, Ken?
I bought a journal. Yeah, from going to be the present for my friends.
Is it? Am I a friend?
Yes.
I also bought
I
a present for
bought
my fishball friend.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I'll
Because we are
tell him.
friends. Yeah. No, don't tell him. He's supposed to be surprised.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be surprised. He's like, when people tell me, oh, I bought things for Charlotte, I'm like, okay, very good. I will not tell her. She will take and then she will, yes, thank you very much. There's this very cute video, like some parents, they play like harmless prank on their kids, then like they go and like wrap like random things in like wrapping paper and give for like Christmas presents. So they actually bought like proper Christmas present, but just as a funny prank, we wrap these things. So there's this one video, is the parents wrap an avocado. So the boy unwrapping the present, right? Then he unwrapped the avocado. Then an avocado! Thanks! And then he sounds so cute. And then my mom and I, it became like internal joke, So whenever like we buy like each other presents, even though it's not an avocado, we go, an avocado! Thanks! So that's our eternal joke.
Very cute.
So yeah. Do you think in Singapore we really have like a Black Friday culture? Like, do you think we...
I don't know, but normally I don't
Malaysia
have that.
or not? Malaysia now,
Malaysia, I think, what I know is famous is about the 11 November.
I also was going to mention.
Yeah.
They call it Singles Day, right?
Singles Day is 11/11. Then
11/11.
for the sales during the 11th of November, they call it 双11. Double 11.
Double 11.
Double 11. Yeah.
I
think the concept is similar like the Black Friday. It's just that the 11/11 is the online, the Alibaba, Taobao. Those.
I think Singles Day is much more catchier than Black Friday. And then 双11 is much more easier to remember, right? Because you know that it's the 11th of November. But you ask me when's Black Friday, I don't know that. How like that?
No need to buy, save money.
No need to buy, yeah. I think for me, I will probably... Usually I don't wait for sales to buy Christmas present because I feel like everyone will buy on that day. Then you'll get very backlogged. So for most Christmas presents, I will buy slightly earlier or I'll buy slightly later. Yeah. Then I'll tell like the person...
I'll tell the person buy is because there's more discount.
More discounts, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I buy later, then usually I will tell my friend like, you won't come in time for Christmas now. You wait, Then they'll, okay. No, for me it's like no difference whether it's early or late. Right? It's the thought that counts.
As long as present.
As long as present, yes. I'm not fussy. You want to give me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, also can. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, also can.
December until January. Okay.
Yes, can. We have a month-long Christmas. So funny. Can be a New Year's present also. Why cannot?
But I didn't try to join the crowd to buy during the 双11 because I'm worried that too many parcel, then maybe the risk of losing my parcel, or maybe so since I'm not going to buy a lot of things, then I'm not going to choder now. But I have friends that really they wait until they will add the things into their shopping cart for 1 year.
Got.
Yeah, then they will just pay or maybe
Wow.
set the
Yeah,
deal on
really.
in November.
That one really, is
Yeah, 精打细算.
very good. I am running out on some skincare product, so probably I will buy that for myself. And then clothes lor. I follow one company's newsletter. Then their current recent launches is quite nice. So I'm thinking maybe I'll wait until the 11 sale, then I'll buy. We'll see how it goes.
We
Sometimes
also have the Black Friday
yes,
sales,
we
right?
had the
On our
Black Friday
Thingy.
sale. Correct. So not yet launched. It will come soon. Yeah, but we
And
don't
this
have
one lasts you for
11
1
sale.
year.
We don't have
11.
11 sale. Come on. We have book launch and exhibition announcement. No sale.
Yeah.
Sorry, no sale. But we do have
Now pre-order discounts.
pre-order discount, yes. And then we also do have some interesting launches in the works for Thinkific. So if you're not really part of our newsletter, I recommend that you sign up and then wait for the sales to happen. Yeah, you might find something that you like. Debbie's probably like, hiya, advertisement. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just let people know. I let people tell people so save money.
Yeah.
Don't spend so much. If you want, you can buy for friends also. Why not?
Yeah, true.
Recently, we had one person was saying, I'm buying for a friend of mine. So that's why I buy already, but I'm buying again. So that was quite sweet. I asked you, Susan. This one I got asked Debbie on as like a personal question before. You know how like when like, you don't really know someone, right? Then 通常 right, usually right, you will buy soaps for them or like hand cream for them. 有没有?
Yeah.
有没有? Colleagues,
I
for
did that
example.
before.
Do you find that between friends it's an impersonal gift, or do you think it's like okay to receive soap or like and then Debbie and I were still laughing. It's like if someone give you like soap and like shampoo, is it they're saying that you're smelly? you say you hinting at something. Funny Lufa and
this is a joke
shampoo.
that we say to our friend last time. Are you hitting me that I'm cho?
Smelly.
Ask me to.
Susan need to bathe better. Then you're like,
Yeah. But I think because for those like colleagues or someone you are not really close to, then I bought chocolate before, but I heard people saying that they don't like to receive chocolate during
a lot of times,
Is it you? I can't
No, it's
remember
not
who
me.
told me this.
It's Debbie. Debbie don't like to receive consumable. So anything that she can use finish, she don't like to receive because then 用完了 must 丢. So finish already must throw. So she don't like. She like things that you can keep, like a sketchbook or like what else? Like she don't like things like pens. She don't like soaps. She like things like bag. Bag can keep, right? Whereas like the let's say sunscreen, sunscreen is every year must buy, right? If you use consistently, maybe if you use consistently, maybe once a year, twice a year you need to buy each time, right? She don't like because then she said I finish the sunscreen, then I must throw away. So it's like throw away your present, so she don't like. Whereas for me, it's like if I use it all the time, then I will think of you, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on the person. But now you give Debbie candy or chocolate is a very bad gift because she cannot eat. Then give for what? Put there for show.
Oh yeah, I think my friend they bought voucher.
Yes. But some people say like
but you need to know that whether
personal,
that person want
go to the
store. Yeah.
Some people say like you never put thought in your gift. Or you buy me voucher. But recently I also, I encounter a few of my not so close friends. Then they say, I actually don't like chocolates. So even chocolate also is not a safe choice now. You thought like, chocolate give everyone like, no now not anymore. So sad. But I find it very strange that people think that like soaps and like hand cream is a good gift to give to someone whom you don't know, because I feel that scent is like smell is very personal. Some people like more
Yeah.
floral, some people like more sweet, some people like more woody scent. Then it's like, how do I know what kind of products this person
Yeah.
will like? So I'm
Yeah.
also a bit
You go.
confused. But if someone were to give me soap, I don't mind lah. I'm not the guy. Is it 你嫌我臭?
Because for the soap,
Or
maybe if you
something.
don't like, maybe you still can, maybe your family members,
Can
whoever,
give
still can use it.
to, I guess. If you give a gift to someone who's not close to you, then they don't like it. But they never tell you like they're very grateful. Then they say thank you very much for thinking of me. But they give the gift, they re-gift it to someone else. Will you be upset?
No, I'm okay.
You're like, it's your gift. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also feel the same way. I feel that once it leaves my hand, I give to the person. It is up to them on how they want to handle it. You know?
It's better than if you just throw or keep somewhere and without use it. If you can give to someone who really use it, then okay.
That's true. Otherwise, very waste, right? Susan, then you're in
Buying
the
present
car.
not easy.
Yeah, very not easy. Susan, you're in the car, then you're using Wi-Fi.
Yeah, my mobile Wi-Fi.
Your mobile
It's okay.
data.
My
Wow.
mobile data. Yes.
Is it got unlimited?
I think it's more than enough.
Okay.
It's okay.
I hope so for your case.
Mm.
Okay, I'm quite happy with my Mounvalley. It's actually looking quite nice.
Yeah, nice.
I did like a floss kind of rounding to it, and then I'm doing inner aura. Then my idea, right, because this paper is actually watercolor paper, right, I'm going to color the inside of it different colors.
I think it would be very nice
Thank you.
after
How
the
about yours?
color.
Wow, yours
No,
is
I'm going to keep it
deconstructed Mounvalley.
just simple. No watercolor. Nothing.
Susan is like, please, no tools, no nothing in car. Drop the water in the car, can you imagine?
Back to the basic.
Very
Just
good.
black and white.
Is
I
it a
think
grey
I
towel?
can't remember. It's not a grey tile, it's a white
White
tile.
towel. It's just my lighting very
Then
bad.
now I'm looking at my my lighting very bad. Then I now looking at my pen is actually this is not a black pen. It
Then
is
it's what?
I think it's the
Dark grey.
sepia.
Sepia.
Dark brown. Yeah.
Wow, the
sepia.
car so dark and you cannot see.
Yeah, very dark because
What am
it's
I
an
using?
indoor car park.
Aiyo.
It's an indoor car park.
What am I using? I'm not sure. So
Not sure.
funny.
Just draw.
Straw is okay. Now Zentangle ink, when they sell the kits, right? Like the white kit, white toolkit, then the black tile toolkit, then the grey tile toolkit. Then the grey tile toolkit, right? They sell it with a blue charcoal pencil and a white charcoal pencil. So they're trying to make it that the grey tile is meant to be colored in blue.
Yeah, I think when they first introduced the grey tiles in their videos and Tangle ink video is pairing with the blue micron.
Do you
Then the
agree with
blue
that?
charcoal.
It's meant to be blue?
I think it is not about agree or not agree, but that's just an idea. Then you can just use any pen.
But usually
Just
when
like
you draw
in the
grey,
Renaissance.
when you draw grey, Renaissance makes sense. Brown pen with brown tile makes sense. But grey tile actually can use with other colours. But I will agree that blue looks nice because the tone of grey that they have is actually quite a cool tone. So with blue is quite nice. But
I
usually
think
when
by
you
the
draw,
time they launch the grey tile, they don't have the grey micron.
that's true.
Had
That's
the
true.
grey. Yeah.
But if it's grey tile, grey micron, then nothing will look very plain. I feel that will
Yeah,
look
very
like white
plain.
tile on when
Then
you take
look,
photo.
yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So okay.
And even now when
inches
we take the photo for the grey tile, sometimes people will also misunderstand, thought that it was white tiles.
How like that? I got this mental block with brown tile. I don't know why. Every time I draw brown tile, then I cannot draw nicely. Got this mental block. But the interesting thing is, if I tint the tile brown, it's fine. So I really think it's just like a mental block. Like, oh, I cannot draw a brown tile properly. Like, what kind of rubbish nonsense? You tint, then it's fine. Then you draw on a solid brown tile, then cannot.
Yeah.
What kind of
This
psychological
one
nonsense
definitely
is this?
the mindset.
Please, if you have any tips, please let us know in the comment section how I should go get over this fear of 10 tiles. Don't know what's wrong
My
with me.
suggestion is draw more. Then get rid of your
Purge it out,
blocks.
purge it out your system. Very good. So funny. Okay, next question is name 3 things that you are grateful for.
Okay. First, I'm grateful for I still can connect the Instagram live from my car, although I
Yeah,
cannot find a place.
I also very grateful for
Then
that.
then the internet is very good,
Yeah, very stable. Good job.
very stable. Yeah, I think the only unstable place is my home.
Why?
So it reminds me that when you're at home, get rid of your phone, get rid of your Wi-Fi, just
Oh,
concentrate.
so it's a good
Uh,
home. See,
Good
telling you to be more
home.
zen,
Yeah. So when you
more
go for a
present.
retreat, then it's a place that got Wi-Fi. But this is something Steph don't like without Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Then the second thing is that yeah, I about the book again. I managed to get my first few copy of the book today.
This is house
Yay.
copy, so this is for
House
Celestia
copy.
Studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
This first
So
print.
we will
First
help
print.
you to QC everything first before
Yes.
we release
Must open
to
our big eyes.
open big.
You know, but you touch them.
Mm, yeah. But even open big sometimes also.
That's true. It's
Uh,
like sometimes I finish the tile, very nice. Then I take a photo, then want to post on Facebook. It's like, wow, this whole section shit. How I never see? So obvious.
yeah. Okay. Then the third thing is that um, what's the third thing?
You want me to
Okay, maybe
say?
you talk about your tree first, then I come back.
I am grateful that my throat is finally starting to get better. Last night I could sing a little bit to myself, so that's good. When I'm in a good mood, usually I will sing to myself. That's how you know I'm in a good mood. So for the very, very long time, I couldn't even sing because my throat just told me it's not possible. You need to calm down. You are happy, you be happy quietly internally. So a very long time I couldn't do. Yeah, so it's good to have my voice back. I'm teaching a class on Friday, so right now I can still feel like my throat is straining now that I'm talking. It's putting a strain on my voice, but I think by Friday, touch wood, everything should be good. And then I can teach a proper class. Cause like last week when I had Instagram live, my goodness, cannot even talk properly. So it is good. It is good to have your voice back. Very grateful. Usually it's when you lose something, then like you treasure it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Another funny story. I'm segueing to another story. Right? Like a month or so ago, I there's been a lot of renovations going on around our estate, and then they recently like reopened this section that leads to a fish pond. So I went to check it out. I was like, oh, it's very nice. Because usually I like to see the place before I bring Charlotte. So I was like, oh, it's very nice, very new, very clean. Okay, can bring Charlotte here next time. So I was walking home and I was on my phone, didn't see the floor. And then previously that section of my estate, it would have 4 steps down into the parking lot. But for some reason, they decided to add an additional step. So now there's 5 steps, but I didn't know. So I was relying on like my memory of the place. And then I 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and then and then I sprained my ankle. Very good. So that ankle being sprained caused me to walk very weirdly because my body was trying to keep weight off of that ankle. So that was my right ankle. So that caused very, very bad back pain. Then I realized actually living a pain-free life is a privilege. And some people, they have to deal with chronic pain, one of which is Debbie, another one is my husband. My husband has scoliosis, so he has constant pain. It's just whether it's better or worse day to day, but there's always some level of pain. And I was like, wow, this back pain is really getting to me. I went for a massage. Even at one point, I took painkillers, very like just general Panadol, just to ease the inflammation. Yeah, and finally my back pain went away. Wow, very happy. And then during the time I was like, you know what, maybe it's because I'm sitting too much, but actually it's just because of my walking stance, like it wasn't good lah. But it occurred to me, maybe it's because I'm sitting too much, so I went to buy a standing desk, and then yesterday it arrived. Finally it arrived after like don't know how many weeks in shipment. But the sad part is the day before yesterday I was walking, and then the repeat of the history. I wasn't looking where I was going, and then I tumbled down the stairs, and then I sprained my other ankle.
Oh no.
So I went to text my husband. I was like, I just sprained my other ankle. And he was like, you must be careful. At the rate you're going, you will have no more ankles left. So I sprained my other ankle. And then yesterday my standing desk came, so I put it together, and I was like, oh, very nice. So I like set it up, then I could stand. I was like, oh, very good. And then as I'm standing there, I'm like, I shouldn't be standing because I shouldn't be putting weight on this bad ankle that I have. So I went back to sit down. Then my daughter came to my room, said, oh, mommy, what's this? I was like, oh, it's my new standing desk. Then she was like, oh, okay. And then it's adjustable, so I could adjust it to be her height when she's sitting.
Oh, that's good.
So she was on her tablet. She had a tablet on the table, and then she was watching her little videos, and she was hanging out with me in the room. And then so it's two parts of the desk. So actually one is supposed to be for a monitor, one is supposed to be for a keyboard. But then now one is for my daughter. And then the other ledge, my cat came in, she was like, oh, look, a new sitting spot. So she jumped up and she sat on it. And then I was doing my work. I looked up.
This is my place.
Yeah, I looked up, and then it's a standing desk that I bought for myself to treat my back pain. But then now it's a sitting desk for my daughter and a sleeping area for my cat. Very good.
Very good.
So, yeah. Mommy, share.
So after you recover, then you claim back.
Yes, correct. Then you'll be my standing desk. Thank you very much. Oh, and it has wheels also, so it's quite fun because then I can like wheel it to like a different part of the house. Like let's say I want to like stay in the living room, I can wheel it there. Let's say my husband is like doing his work that he don't want to be disturbed, and I can just do my work outside. I can stand, I can sit. It's up to me. So that's fun. That's something interesting. Yeah. So I'm grateful that I have no more pain. I'm grateful that I have my voice back. So that's two things. I'm not grateful that I sprained my ankle, but here we are. Susan, have you thought about your last thing that you're grateful for?
Can I copy your answer?
Don't like that lah.
Thankful that my cough gone away.
Actually, it's very interesting that both of us like got sick around the same time, then also like got better around the same time.
Yeah.
This one really.
Today we still mentioning about why this cough takes so long to recover. Then I share with Stephanie saying that my mother-in-law says that there's in Chinese they call 百日咳, cough for 100 days. Those prolonged cough, yeah. So it's
100 days.
No, better than that one is very tiring.
Who is the idiot that came up with this idea of 百日咳? All things
it's not come out from the idea, but it's I think the TCM there's a term which means that they just refer to those long time cough.
Is it a symbolistic 100 days, or is it really the person could cough for 100 days?
It's not really 100 days.
So it's
maybe
just like
just
to say
a lot of
denote,
many days.
Yeah, so it's to denote that it's a very long duration.
But I don't think people will just count whether I'm 百日咳 it really 100 days or not. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Mine short about 7 days. I'm not 百日. must go and like
7 days enough.
Tell the TCM the doctor. Ours I think is more than 2 weeks actually. Right?
2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, one thing I can think of is yesterday, because in JB, in Malaysia, we still have some places that we need to put our parking coupon. Yeah, I do not have it with me. Then the uncle from the coffee shop is really very nice to offer me 1 tickets without collecting money from me.
Yeah. So nice. I saw on your Facebook post.
Nice people. Yeah.
So how are you going to pass it forward?
I'm thinking later when I got a one book of the coupon, right? I'm going to give maybe half of stack to that uncle, so that
Oh, he always
he
hang out
can
there, is it?
actually. No, he's the staff there. He's a waiter
Oh,
there. Yeah. So
so nice.
just since he's a nice person,
How
then
did he know
yeah.
that you were needing coupon?
Oh, because he gave me the menu waiting for me to order my food. Then I just asked him saying that, uh, do I need to put
Put
parking
the
coupon here? Then he says yes. And I say, do you sell here? Because some of the coffee shop they did sell the parking coupons. Yeah, so for their customer they can just buy maybe just one tickets then put, or some places they will just sell one booklet. Yeah, then he told me that their coffee shop don't have. So I think okay. So I'm still
you're like
trying to
tired.
think where else that I can buy.
Yeah.
Then he just passed me one. So very thankful,
So nice of
very
him.
grateful, very nice. Yeah.
What's my last thing?
Are you going to have another second house?
Am I going to have a second house? I don't know. I'm quite enjoying the, but I think this is going to take quite a bit because I still want to color it. I'm not going to do black and white shading. Why? Are you aggravation? How long we're going to be tangling?
No, because aggravation.
Your
Because
phone,
of my
your phone
battery
got
time.
battery or
Yeah,
not?
that's the
How's
one.
your battery
It's
looking?
not on the 100% when I just start just
Oh
now. So I think
no!
now it's 20%.
Now it's 20%.
Yeah.
How like that,
But I think we
Susan?
how many questions we have went
Oh,
through?
I haven't done
Three, right?
yeah, 3D the third one.
Okay, can should be no problem.
What the last thing? Now I feel stressed. What am I grateful
Don't
for?
stress.
Okay, my mother-in-law had COVID about a
Mm,
week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
mm.
So she still has long COVID symptoms. So she's feeling very fatigued, very tired very
Oh,
easily. So she told me like usually, so she wakes up at around 5 plus to go to school. She's a MOE teacher, she's a school teacher. And then she said like she comes home at 2 and then usually she rests for a bit and then for the afternoon part she will like do her own things. Like for example, she has a lot of succulent plants. So she will take care of her succulents, you know. She'll do her lesson planning, she'll mark her students' homework. But she said lately, right, at the afternoon, right, then she's very tired. So that's the one thing that she's struggling with. So I'm taking out the slack by doing more housework so that she don't have to be so tired. But the good thing that I'm grateful for is that even though she had COVID, no one else in the household had COVID because she stayed quarantined in her own room. So my husband, me, and our daughter, my husband and I are both vaccinated by our daughter because she's so young, she cannot take the vaccine. So our biggest worry was that she would contract COVID. But thank God she didn't. So that's what I'm grateful for.
yeah.
Okay. The fourth question is, are you a person that shows up early, late, or on time?
Last time, I tend to be on time.
Mm.
But I think a few years back, someone told me that if you go there on time, it's still not that good. You should reach there earlier. Yeah. Because on time means that maybe the organizer or whoever, they are going to start the event. So you are supposed to reach there earlier.
Yo,
So
what
that,
a bad
yeah.
one. It's like 我去喝喜酒. I say start at
喝喜酒
7.
that one is very bad. Last time we also have the similar mindset that okay, if they write 7, then probably I'll just reach there at 8 and just nice they start the dinner. But then I say that since even though most of the Chinese people they did it in that way, but after that person told me in that way, then I say okay, I'll still reach on time or maybe 5 or 10 minutes earlier if I can. Yeah. Then I think before I have Isaac, I try to be earlier. Then when you have kids, right? Sometimes you
Wow.
know that when you're going
No, no.
going out, the timing is quite hard to adjust,
How
even though you're
to...
already trying to be earlier. Yeah, you still sometimes you will get some messed up with the kids. Then with the kids, then have to plan even earlier.
Extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then last time, I think when Charlotte was younger also, Mama, look at the leaves on this plant. Mama, what's in the drain? Is that a cat? Mama, where does rain come from? Then got all sorts of funny detours that we would make. But I also don't feel good if, like, let's say she like looking in the drain, then I'm like, faster, like, we're going, rushing. Yeah, so
Yeah.
try
So you
try
need
to
to yes.
factor in drain, looking in the drain time,
Me is factor in the time for looking at the excavator.
Very good.
Yeah, because when we cross the overhead bridge, then he will see those excavator or the crane. What's that? Yeah, just stop there. Okay.
Okay. To wait lah. Okay. Wait lah. It's also good if you have understanding friends. Understand. Well, the last time that Debbie, you, me, my mom, and Isaac met, you and my mom were the first.
Yeah. Because this is the time that I estimate earlier to give him more time on those things.
To excavator.
Yeah. Actually, we went to library before that.
Okay, that's nice. They never borrow any books.
No,
Why don't borrow leh?
because why I
很重。
can't remember why. We only returns books.
Oh. Oh there. Then will he be upset if like we go then never borrow?
He okay? He's okay.
Charlotte also goes. She goes with her my mother, her grandmother. Then sometimes will borrow, sometimes won't borrow. Okay. What's the question? Are you a person that shows up early, on time, or late? For me, I think I show up slightly early, maybe 5 or 10 minutes early. Yeah, then like Susan said, like with kids is more difficult. But I think I figured it out. And also now with Charlotte being older, she's 4 years old already, so she's better with getting ready more quickly. Although she still dallies lah. Like for example, she does this thing where like if you verbally tell her put on your shoes, but you are like, let's say I'm filling my water bottle, then I'm like going to like the kitchen to get something, then she don't want to put on her shoes, she'll just like wander around the house. You have to be at the front door and be like, come put on your shoes, then she'll go and put on her shoes.
What I did is says, bye, I'm going out.
Then she'll get angry with me, no, mama.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Do
okay.
that.
Okay.
It's not nice. Okay. Then one time she says, how can you leave me behind? Then I'm like, no, I'm not leaving you behind. I'm just saying I'm going. And she got angry with me. My child very petty, cannot. It's not exact, not chill. I thought that so my husband is a very chill person, like too chill already. Like sometimes you really want to, can you please just faster, come on. Then I am full of anxiety. Everything also stressed out. So I thought that my child will be a middle of us both. But no, she's not.
Good.
She's not. She is.
She's balanced.
No, she's not. She's anxious, but she's also very emotional. And then she eats so slow. I so fed up with her. Then I read online this one mother, she said, I don't understand parents that like get fed up with their kids eating so slowly, because I give my kid a timing. So I say within half an hour you must eat finish. If you don't finish, I will keep it. Then no more food for yourself. I told my mother about that. My mother scolded me. My mother said, do you know how long it used to take to eat? Then I'm like, yeah, lah, but I got better over time. She's like, yeah. So right now she's a child. You cannot rush her. Then I was like, okay. Then I kept getting frustrated with Charlotte. Like, why you eat so slow? It's really so slow. Like an hour to eat. But it's not like she's in front of a device or like she's like doing rubbish, you know. She's just really just eating very slowly. She just enjoys her food and eats
Enjoy.
it
Yeah.
very slowly. So if she was like skying off or like she is like distracted because she's watching an iPad or TV, then that one I will scold her. But it's not that, you know, it's just she just naturally eats very slowly. So I told her, you know, I'm very frustrated. Then I start to get angry. Then I start to shout at you, but I don't want to shout at you. So can you tell me how can I help fix this situation? Like how can I, you know, make it such that I'm not yelling at you every single meal? Then she said, it's just that I eat slowly, so you just have to give me time. Okay. So we have to give her time. So now I don't bother, like, I don't shout at her, I don't like hurry her. I just, okay, you eat lah. Then she'll eat. So we
Did
have
you
come
say,
to an agreement.
I'm enjoying my food?
Yeah, you don't rush me. Then the one time my husband walked past her, then he's like, why are you taking so long? Then she turned to look at my husband, don't rush me, Papa. Then his instinctual reaction was to get angry. I'm like, no, she's not trying to like think, so she's not trying to talk back to you. She's just telling you she just needs to be left alone, and then she'll eat. It's not that she's like she don't want to eat or whatever. It's just you leave her, then she'll be done. Then she'll come and find you afterward. Then my husband's like, oh, okay. So my daughter, yeah, there we go.
It's good that she can express her own thoughts.
She got a lot of feelings that she want to talk about.
Good.
Don't rush me, Mama.
Then you can understand.
Yeah, but you must like talk to her lah, have conversation with her.
Yeah.
Last time I thought she purposely eat very
Then the
slow.
other things about the reaching on time or earlier, there's another so-called a senior who share with me. Let's say you are meeting someone in their office or whatever, or in their home, then you cannot reach too early. It's
true.
not polite also. Yeah,
That's true.
because if I tell you 3 o'clock, then I reach there 2:30, but maybe people are not getting ready to see you. Yeah, so it's not all the time reach earlier is a good one.
Yes, that's true. I think also depends on how close you are to the person. If you're very close, then maybe the person still like just going to bathe. Then they're like, okay, you sit down. Then you entertain yourself. I'll be back. I'll be out in a moment. Then that was not so bad. But if like it's not a close friend, or if it's like a party where like other people are coming, then probably the person will be getting ready to host the party. So like Susan said, not very nice. Hello, I'm here. Then you better be willing to chip in to help set up the table. You know?
Yeah.
I'm here. Why are you here? Go home. So funny. Gosh. But do you have like some friends who are like chronically late, like always late? Do you find that annoying? If you tell someone
quite
2 o'clock,
annoying.
then they come at like 3:30.
But I think so far we haven't had that kind of friends.
I think there's a difference between, I'm very sorry I got caught in traffic, or like my car break down, or like there was a fault with the trains, then I'm late, or like something happened at home, like my cat was not feeling well this morning, then I had to like take care of the cat, then I come out late. That one is different. I tell you like, hey, expect me to be late, yeah. But then some people is like always, no matter what, they are always late. Don't know why. Then that one is annoying. Okay, I'm quite happy with my drawing today. Alright, I think we have one last question. What is your current favourite tile and Tangle?
Tiles means the color or size?
Shape more, yeah.
Reasoning. Actually, I want to answer white tiles. But if Debbie is here, then she will say that I draw so many colorful ones. Then I'm still talking about
so you
black and
start
white.
with white tile ma, then you tint it.
So okay, white tile is my favorite.
White tile. We start off with a white tile, but it might not
Oh,
end as a
no,
white cloud.
but I think I found that recently I draw a lot on Bijou.
I never see that where.
But I didn't post. I didn't post. Maybe it's just for leisure, just draw because it's very fast to finish
Finish.
for Bijou tiles. Yeah. So I find that I draw a lot on the white Bijou. Yeah. Then the Tangle. Favorite Tangle. To
Think about
today
it.
I will say Mounvalley because
Oh,
I draw
must shout out your own Tangle.
my shower my own Tangle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Actually, I also want to shout out one of your own tangles, but it's not published yet. Susan came out with this tangle called See You Again. So it's unpublished yet. Only the team 7 and 5R members know about it. But it's actually a very cute tangle, and I really like it. It can be used as a fragment or as a border. It's quite nice. I like it. Yeah. And then the
When
other
you mention
tangle,
about this name, I'm
See You
trying to recall
Again.
what's the pattern.
Hiyo!
Oh yeah. Okay. See you. Okay, I
It look
got it.
like it's related to
Meet
Muka, that's
again.
why I would say.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's quite a nice tangle. And then I think the recently published Zentangle Ink Tangle, that's one tangle. I think I can say the name because it's available publicly
Yeah.
and on the Mosaic.
Mm.
It's called, what is it called? It's the one that looks like a folded over ribbon.
Wave 4.
Yeah, Y4?
Wave 4.
Y4 Art Thou or Romeo Suddenly speaking poetry. Yeah, that's a very cute tangle. I've been playing with it recently.
I draw that also. Very nice.
Yeah. I think of all of the tangles that they release, I like that the most so far. I haven't played with the other tangles just yet. And then my
I play with
tile
another
color.
one. This one. I can't remember what's the name. But
It's the
I
one
just saw the step up.
Yeah, I also can't remember. See, we're terrible in this. Never mind, y'all will find out in probably a couple of weeks.
Yes.
When they release it to the public. Yeah, lots of fun. Favorite tiles, lately I've been working with very oddly shaped tiles. Like this one is not quite. It's not a square tile. Is it a 5 tile? I don't really think it's 5 size. Maybe I think
Seems like bigger than 5.
Yeah, it's slightly bigger. I was gonna say. Yeah, so I like working with slightly oddly shaped tiles. Even this is also not a regular size tiles. It's a different shape for me because it's watercolor paper. Yeah, I've been enjoying, like Susan has said, I've been enjoying playing with colors. So yeah, that's been something interesting. Susan, what kind of colors do you think would look nice on my tile? Oh, Susan is hanging. Oh no, I hope it's not her camera. Oh, we're back. You hung for a while. I was asking what kind of colors do you think will look nice on my tile?
Do you want to have some Christmas feel?
Oh, Christmas feel ah. I don't look like Christmas tangle leh. Look a bit like underwater kind of look to it.
Underwater.
Christmas okay lah. We do Christmas. Then will this be someone's Christmas card?
Can.
Mount it or something like Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023.
2023.
So fast. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
So fast. So yeah. Susan, how's your battery life looking like?
10%.
Oh,
Yeah. I hear you okay.
I think we should.
Should I shave now? I got my pencil.
Probably. Rummage through your pencil case. I should color over this and use it. Then I just realized that my Sakura Jelly Roll 10 is running out of ink. But it's okay because Susan previously gave us 2. So I have another one somewhere. Very good. Christmas colours. Why is Christmas colour green and red?
I don't know.
Green and red. Green and red.
Green because of the Christmas tree, red because of the holy, the cherry.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Oh yeah.
Saint Nick was the original one, right? It's the saint that give out presents. Then it became
Have you ever tried
story.
to write letters to Santa Claus?
I don't know about Santa. I believe in Santa Claus till quite late, like till I was like 12 years old like that, you know.
Oh.
My mother, I remember one of my friends laughing at me saying, so big already still believe. And that's how I found out it's not true. Then, you know, I so stupid, you know, last time my mother would wrap the presents, right? Then obviously let's say it's like a blue and red wrapping paper. Then she'll hide the presents in the storeroom. Then I'll let's say I happen to need to find something from the storeroom. Then I go open the storeroom. Then I was like, oh look, presents. Then my mother's like, I don't touch, it's not for you, it's for your cousins. Then okay. Then I close. Then on Christmas Day, suddenly I'm like, how come the presents under the Christmas tree is blue and red? Then my mother, in all her glory of cleverness, she said, it just so happened that Santa Claus and I used the same wrapping paper. Then and then I believe it.
Oh, very good.
So yeah, that's me. Don't know whether dumb or what. Then I used to remember. I remember one time I wrote a letter to the Tooth Fairy. Then I wrote
Tooth Fairy.
I wrote a letter saying, "Dear Tooth Fairy, can 现在行情不好 currently the
market is not good.
The market is not good, right? So can because of inflation, can I, instead of $1 coin, can I get $2 note? And then the Tooth Fairy still give me $1. Bloody hell. Then in the morning I very offended. Then my mom drinking coffee. I'm like, very offended. You only give me $1. Can I ask for my tooth back? I don't want. I want to return. Then she's like, no lah, take already, give. No more already. Then got obviously she's the Tooth Fairy, right? Then got another time is my tooth dropped out. I put it under my pillow. My mom knew, but she forgot to go and switch out the tooth for money. Then I woke up, then the tooth is there. Then I'm like, Mommy, is it that my tooth is not good enough, or what? I never brush my teeth properly, or something? Then the Tooth Fairy, the Tooth Fairy don't want to take my teeth. And she's like, no, it's not. She never skipped. She never got shocked or anything. She just, no, it's not. It's because you put your tooth too far under your pillow. Then she's so small, how she go and stick her hand so far inside? So she's scared to wake you up, right? So then after that, she has to, choose not to take your teeth and choose not to give you money lah. Too bad lah. Then so tonight I have to make sure that my tooth is nearer to the edge. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, really believe
very good.
So, like that lah. Then I believe.
天真.
Yes. The worst part is I believe it. So that is the story. Christmas colours, okay. But I feel like red and green, they go nicely together. I mean, they're like colours that are complementary, so they contrast very well against each other. But very hard to blend.
Maybe, yeah.
It's just, I guess it looks eye-catching, maybe.
Maybe the red is become very outstanding with the green, like the trees and the berries.
Yeah, maybe. They want it to look eye-catching. Someone has left us a comment in Korean. Unfortunately, I don't read Korean. Susan, do you read
how
Korean?
to copy? I never read.
I don't know
how to translate.
I don't know. If you are still around, Songli, and you're able to translate your comments, we would love to answer your question. Red and green, how got Christmas feel or not?
No leh.
I like how you're very honest. No leh.
Maybe it's not red enough.
Maybe.
Must be the Santa Claus red.
Yeah. I don't have a true red watercolor. This is as red as it's going to get for me. Well, recently we bought, 751 Studio bought the flat magicals. What was it called? Words of Wisdom, I think is the one that we got. And the other one is the Hawaiian one. Then that one quite nice. The red in the Words of Wisdom is bright red. Okay lah. This is better. More red. I have done second layer. Without Debbie, it's a very short Instagram live session. And Susan's battery situation is also not the best. Never mind. Let's finish this. And then we can talk about our tile. Or Susan, do you want to talk about your tile first?
Yeah, can.
Yeah.
So today is a black and white.
Gosh, Susan is stuck in the car in Malaysia.
Stuck in the car. Hide in the car.
Then got nobody like approach you be like, excuse me, man, what are you doing?
Actually, the security guard, he keep walking around and looking.
What is this strange woman doing?
Yeah, strange woman.
Then that's all about
But I think
how...
yeah, okay. This is all about the Mounvalley on the border. So turn it into a border. So it can be done. So quite nice. I think maybe I need to spend more time on shading so to make it more
3D.
Interesting. Yeah, 3D.
Maybe we can add flourishes. I also saw an A.
Yeah.
Is it on purpose to have the A?
No, it's not on purpose.
Oh, I thought it's A for somebody.
Just accidentally. Yeah.
Who in your life do you know that has a name that starts A? Got anyone? A?
Charlotte Papa lor. Alex.
Charlotte Papa, Alex, yeah. I'm so thinking.
Anybody else? Nobody. My brother. Oh no. My brother also A.
Cannot remember.
Sorry.
Remember friend's husband. Who is my brother? Don't know. Don't know him.
Don't know. Oh no.
Don't know.
My brother is Andrew.
Oh. Should I do green on the inside? I'm not sure. Anyways, here's my tile. I did quite little also. It's just this one tile. I had to open a new 01 pen because I was looking at Debbie's tangling. Then I feel like her line is too thin to be a 05. So I was like, if I start drawing a 05, it's gonna look so ugly. So I'm like, okay, let me switch to 01. So yeah, I'm very happy. I listened to Susan and tried to go for a Christmas theme, although I don't know whether it's translating into a Christmas theme. We will try our best. We will see where it leads.
Maybe when I go back, I also follow the Christmas theme.
Can. Then we will.
Same.
Matchy. So by next week, Debbie will be back from her leave of absence. Hopefully she is enjoying Zen again. And if you attended Zen again, I'm quite sure you are learning lots of new things. And then we hope to see you again next week, Wednesday. Susan, where will you be next Wednesday? Also still in Malaysia?
Yes.
Hopefully, Susan will find a more stable place. And have
not
her phone
from
more charged. And have her phone more charged. Hopefully.
More charged. And the stand with the lights with full charge.
Yes, otherwise very 辛苦. Very tiring.
I think the viewer very tiring also. Looking at my shadow.
在画什么?
Yeah.
What are you drawing? But join us again next week. Next week will be the 16th of November, 2:45 p.m. Singapore time. Otherwise, you can also catch us on recording on our Instagram page. Let me just bring up the little sign that we have. You can find the recordings on our Instagram page at 7forest5rivers. Also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. Susan and I will be posting our completed tiles on our personal pages. You can find Susan at susanyeo.czt, and you can find me at halfpen_will_draw. If you tangle along with us, we'd love to see your artworks. Please post them in the 7f5r challenge group on Facebook. You can go to bit.ly/fb7f5r or search for 7f5r challenge directly in your Facebook search bar. And if you're posting on Instagram, do use the hashtag 7f5r challenge so that we can find your beautiful tiles. Thank you so much for spending time with us. We hope to see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.